2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Golden State Warriors. And the Spurs start out with the ball. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Splitter. Tony Parker is out there with Green. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Duncan in at the 4. Offensive rebound. And he banks in the layup.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. And he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Passes it to Green. Back to Curry. Now the pass to McGee. Outside Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for KD. And so Durant nails them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Spurs passing it around. And Parker, here we go. Outside, Green. Pass to Leonard. Fires from deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Green against Thompson. Here's Curry. A putback. Rebound by Tony Parker. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. I asked him if it's possible to maintain any belief that they can win this series, and he said, definitely. We know the odds are against us, but this is a one-game-at-a-time situation. We're going to play our hardest, try to win tonight, and take it from there. What else can they do, Kevin? Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Well, if you thought Green was just a perimeter shooter, you better think again.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Here's Parker. Outside, Green. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Green's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is McGee. Here's Curry. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And Curry calling for the pick and roll and running it with precision. He is a terrific floor general. He knows how to strike the soft spot of an opposing defense.
Here's Parker following the basket by Stephen Curry. Outside, Green from deep three-point range. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Durant wide open. He fires. Good, and Curry gets the assist. He has 5.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in-the-gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside, Green. There's the triple. Green missing again.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Curry passes to Thompson. And here is Curry. He has 5. 5 to shoot over Parker. A miss that time would have put him up.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Leonard, the pass to Parker. Here's the teardrop. That one goes in.
Yeah, that floater is another one of Parker's go-to shots, one that continues to befuddle defenses.
Thompson against Green. Back to Curry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
San Antonio basketball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
David West, he's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Ano Ginobili, he's checked in for Splitter. Parker against Curry. Pass to Thompson. Jacks up a three. And a great assist by Curry. That one goes in.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
They get it back. Chalk up two there. The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. He's got 5. West dishes to Curry. Leonard with the steal. And there's the pass to Parker. Shoots over Curry. That one a little long. So it's the Warriors now. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. And it's Teague in for Stephen Curry. The Spurs also changing it up. Boris Diaz checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Corey Joseph comes in for Danny Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Just 2 to shoot. Thompson from long range. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Joseph against Thompson. Duncan left side. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Now here's Teague. Thompson outside. Pass to West. The kick out to Teague. Thompson outside. Shoots the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And just another day at the office for Mr. Thompson. Has one of the best-looking jumpers I've ever seen.
Thompson's gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. Ginobili outside. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last. Barnes is checked in for Golden State. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And welcome your Warriors, hit team.
And here's Golden State. Teague with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Thompson outside. Fires from the wing. And the Warriors get it back. Looney kicks to Thompson. Now here's Teague. Covered by Mills. Thompson for the triple. Again the miss by Thompson. Thompson's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Inside. Here's Diaw. Tries again. Here's Duncan. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Duncan's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Start it.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Is it you? Let me hear you.
On defense, the Warriors trailing by 2. Here's Ginobili. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
2 minutes remaining.
Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, and he finds a way to get the job done.
Now here's Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Misses from close range. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Spurs leading by 4. Now Ginobili. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Iguodala kicks to Barnes. Thompson passes to Iguodala. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You just can't give Iguodala these looks. He's too experienced and crafty down low.
1:11 left here in the first quarter. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Down low. Here's Duncan. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assisted by.
And that's now 10 points for Duncan.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Teague the pass to Barnes. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Pass to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teague the pass to Looney. Thompson inside the line. No good off the front iron.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Teague finds Thompson. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Thompson's got 8 points.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
Thompson against Joseph. And no good. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's San Antonio up 2. And back in a moment. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for San Antonio, Splitter is out there with Boris Diaw. Then there's Ginobili, and it's Mills, and it's Joseph in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Durant. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. KD's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors. And here is Ginobili. Passes it to Mills. Dives to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
You know, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time, and he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Klay Thompson. And finished off by KD.
You know, why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Makes it off the glass. Mills has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The pass to KD. Feeds to McGee. Over Ginobili. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Durant inside. He's covered by Ginobili. Another shot, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Barnes. Durant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Ginobili. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Green, he's checked in for Matt Barnes. The Spurs also changing it up. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Dion. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Tony Parker subbed in for Corey Joseph. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Parker against Curry. The three from Mills. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
And Curry, here we go. Thompson from long range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs trailed by 5. Parker passes to Green. Green against Leonard. And there's the drive. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket. And it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 11. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Curry with a wide open look. And another 3 for Golden State.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Curry's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Leonard over Green, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Toronto went all in with the Kawhi Leonard trade. Well, the Raptors were rewarded with the claw delivering Toronto their first NBA title in 2019. Great to see a front office going for it and ultimately claiming that ring.
It's Thompson off the drive. Mills in the corner. Parker outside. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
To the paint, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Thompson with the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
So it's the Spurs now. 6-point game. Leonard looking around. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Now, here's Thompson, covered by Mills. Curry against Parker. Baseline jumper. Curry can't get it to go. Spurs trailed by 4. Here's Mills. Green with the block. They retain possession. And there's Green on the assist from Leonard. Green's got 8 points.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
And that one's good. Durant.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting. And getting pretty good results.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And the Warriors with some changes. West comes in for Thompson. And it's Iguodala in for Durant. Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Free ball.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Outside Curry. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Parker against Curry. With the drive. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Parker against Curry. From 11 feet away, Parker's shot is off. Warriors leading by 3. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Green. Back to Iguodala. There's the feed to West. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
The Spurs making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Parker dishes to Joseph. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team's 4th.
Here's Duncan. Off the inbound, no good.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Curry. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Joseph finds Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Outside Curry. From down in the low post, it goes.
Curry.
Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Curry against Parker. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for JaVale McGee. The Spurs also changing it up. Morris Diaz checked in for Green. And it's Ginobili in for Tony Parker. Curry with it. 16 points for him. Bucket is good. Curry's got 18 points.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Spurs trailed by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Ginobili. Outside, Joseph. He kicks it to Leonard. Pass to Diaw. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Second shot opportunity. No good. Dismiss, number 4 in 10 shots.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Iguodala, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ginobili against Iguodala. Leonard on the wing. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. 15 points in the game.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Pass to West. Back to Curry. Passes to Looney. They double-team Curry. 6 to shoot. Iguodala, the pass to Barnes. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
San Antonio basketball.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Joseph against Iguodala. Curry with the steal. To the inside. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the turnover again by Golden State.
It's Spurs ball.
Here's Joseph. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Leonard. Joseph looking around. Pass to Duncan. Over West. That one off the back iron and out. Curry way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He put together quite a quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Well, for the Warriors, maybe they haven't been as superior in this game as they've been in the previous 3, but they're still in position to advance with a 4-0 sweep and get a few extra days off before the next round. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motion sharp. Sharp as a razor.
Man, that's...
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Draymond Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Curry against Parker. 5 on the clock. Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Outside, Green. A step-back shot here. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
The assist.
Green's got 10 points in the game. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. 3-point lead. Pass to McGee. Back to Curry. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's McGee with the jam.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And the Spurs with possession. Outside, Green. Passes it to Duncan. The shake. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Parker's shot is off. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Durant. To the left wing. Thompson outside. Leonard against Curry. Back to Thompson. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game. But as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. Curry finds Thompson. Green against Duncan. Thompson passes to McGee. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. They double-team Curry. Thompson for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They get the rebound. Splitter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And here is KD. He's got 14. To the middle, here's McGee. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's 6 points for JaVale McGee.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Parker with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Duncan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And Splitter has such long arms. I mean, when he's close to the basket, he's looking to finish that with authority.
Green finds KD. Thompson outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Coming off a big game, his His confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
13 feet away. Ginobili misses.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Outside Durant. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
From 15 feet away, that's good, and the Warrior leaders cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Parker.
And when Parker gets his legs under him from that mid-range area, he is incredibly accurate.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And he could tell his guys started to wear down a little bit. All time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for JaVale McGee. Barnes comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Joseph comes in for Tony Parker. Outside for Curry. Thompson outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Warriors on D. It's a 5-point game. The pass to Mills. A 3-ball.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off. Able to stay all over the shooter.
Iguodala dishes to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And the Spurs with possession. Here's Mills. Outside, Joseph. Traps in the tray. Joseph's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, once a weakness in his game, Corey Joseph has worked extremely hard on his outside shot. And like I say all the time, the proof is in the pudding.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Barnes against Ginobili. Barnes kicks to Curry. Just 4 to shoot.
And you got to have respect for Splitter. He does a great job both with position and as a help defender. Big fella does it all.
Mills passes to Diaz. Curry against Diaz. Now here's Curry. 20 points for him. Count the basket. Curry's got 22.
I tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Spurs trailed by 7. Ginobili outside. Splitter trying to break free. Ginobili can't hit.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Count that one. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for San Antonio. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
David West is checked in for the Warriors. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Green's checked in. Good on the triple. Joseph's got a pair of threes now here in the third for San Antonio.
Confidence right there. Joseph comfortable, stroking the ball as soon as it hits his hands.
Thompson outside. Fires for three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
T.L. with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over to the left wing. Joseph with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Ginobili misses.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
1:16 left to play in the third. Thompson outside from deep. And another three for Golden State.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct in this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now Ginobili. Driving in, and it's sent back by West.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for splitter.
Kawhi Leonard.
And here is Curry. 24 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Sinks that one from the post. Curry's got 26 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Thompson against Green. Here's Joseph. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Warriors leading by 14. Curry looking around. West kicks to Thompson. Pass to Curry for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. On the court right now for the Spurs. They've got Tony Parker. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ginobili. Then it's Green, and it's Duncan in at the 5. And he makes that one. 19 points for Leonard.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kevin Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, Kevin Durant.
Here's KD. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Green. Up the floor. Here's Ginobili. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, the energy Ginobili plays with is actually unbelievable. He's a whirling dervish out there. Is always doing something borderline spectacular.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
JaVale McGee's checked in for David West. They double-team Curry. Pass to Durant. And finished up by Petey.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Spurs trailed by 15. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's on JaVale McGee.
Second team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Here's Curry. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. 31 points for Stephen Curry.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Green. Duncan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Parker with the steal. Driving the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Parker really as good as anybody when it comes to attacking the rim and finishing.
Now here's Curry. Outside Durant. Six on the shot clock. At the top of the key, Curry. Over Parker. The shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Parker. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Parker. Thompson against Parker. Back to Curry. For the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Curry against Parker. From deep, Green. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way. Outside Curry. Outside Durant. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Ginobili outside. Duncan up on top. No one near him. They get it back. The second chance effort. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Green.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Splitter is checked in for the Spurs. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He wants them to maintain the balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Parker finds Ginobili. And right through it goes.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Curry with it. Outside, KD. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Durant's got 20.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
Now Parker. Ginobili the pass to Duncan. Dish now to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Count that one.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Green kicks to Curry. Thompson right side. Ginobili with the steal. It's Parker, top of the key. Floats one up. Warriors with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Curry, here we go. Thompson dishes to Curry. Leonard with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Parker with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Stephen Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Parker finds Ginobili. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Green. 11 feet away. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry passes to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Spurs trailed by 8. And here is Parker. Here's Duncan, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Pass to Leonard. Out left to the wing. Duncan kicks to Leonard. Back to Duncan. Leonard against Green. Shot clock at 6. Right side, Leonard. Shoots over McGee. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in. Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. Over Parker. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. And Durant sends it back.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
San Antonio foul. Kawhi Leonard. That's his 2nd personal
Now a
foul.
timeout called by Golden State.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this time.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And here's Golden State. 17 points was their biggest margin. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's McGee with the jam.
And Curry basically impossible to guard, especially in that pick and roll. Burns you with both his passing and shooting.
Tucker with the bounce pass. Duncan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Here's Curry. Outside, KD. The tray, and that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
To the inside, it's stolen by Green. Parker against Curry. Inside. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
I like whenever Green is assertive from there and knows he can score and does just that.
Parker against Curry. Parker's shot is off. Durant feeling it out a bit. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal foul.
Tim Duncan picks one up.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
Durant nails both of them.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Parker nails the 16-footer. Parker's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Parker against Curry. He feeds it to McGee. Durant for 3. It's good from long range. KD's got 30.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
No good from Duncan.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And it's good. 2 points. And the Warriors lead by 16.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Green kicks to Parker. Back to Green. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Bradley. Over Davis. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.